Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing a very special, very powerful energy reading for you. Well, energy time reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the YouTube algorithm know that you like this channel, like this content, and gets it seen by more people. So thank you so very much. I wouldn't be here without you guys. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of during one of the most powerful energy times of the year. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. We have the 10 of Cups reversed. We're going to be looking at everybody else, seeing what everybody else has and thinking, wow, they're so much happier than me. They have so much more than I do. Or, they have more than what I do that makes them happy, that makes them contented, that makes their life better than mine. You're not seeing the whole truth. People, carefully sculpt, mold, shape their lives, what we see of them. We don't see it all. And just be aware of that. Because Virgo, we're looking out and we're like, man, I don't have that. It's not like that. It's not that easy. I'm not that in love. I'm not this. I'm not that. It's like that in love is really a big thing here. And it's like, don't believe what everybody's telling you. Because a lot of them are lying. A lot of them are lying. Everybody has, the perfect marriage. They have the perfect kids. They have the perfect everything. And then they get divorced. And then, this and then that. And it's like, I thought everything was perfect. So don't believe. We're so quick to believe in their lies. Believing is very important. Spirit's like, rectify that, Dane. Let's see what Spirit has to say here. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And here we have mindful reversed. We need to know, especially because Jupiter is in Taurus, we need to know that we need to be mindful. We're kind of not being as mindful with our thoughts as we should be. Spirit's like, be aware of what you're thinking, positive or negative. It will manifest. Taurus is spectacular at manifestation. And Jupiter, is greatness, right? We'll manifest our greatness. We'll have it be on this earthly plane, but we'll also manifest our sorrows and our darkness. So be aware of that. Be mindful. Be very, very mindful. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay. I know you're going to be like, Dane, one of the most powerful energy times, and everything's upside down. It's not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing at all. We're releasing a lot. We're finding things aren't in balance. We're seeing some truths here that we have kind of like swept under the rug. So let's talk about this time, astrologically speaking. There are 4 times a year that are profoundly powerful energy times. Okay? They open up our energy channels, and we can grow spiritually like no other time. These are the solstices and the equinoxes. There's a reason why they are so sacred and special in so many cultures and religions and mythos. So this is profound. This is profound. Whatever you meditate on, whatever you think on, it comes into your life on this day. Be aware of this. Be mindful. We're going to have a tendency not to be as mindful as we should be, Virgo. This also begins the Cancer time period. It is a time of home and family and what home and family mean to us, however, that manifests in our lives. And it's about the balance of emotions. And we can find that our emotions are a bit out of balance. We don't know the way that we want to move forward. The solstice is between Saturn going retrograde on the 17th of June, which is also the new moon, and Neptune stationary retrograde on the 30th of June. This is going to be a time where we see power and control coming into play. It's because of, Saturn going retrograde. The sense of if I just force it or if I just make it, and people around us, forcing it, making things work a certain way. And it's like, it's not going to. We need to step back. But there's a sense during this time that might equals right. Neptune, on the other hand, has us feeling astoundingly emotional. We have the solstice, which is opening us up spiritually to profound spiritual, awareness and self and power. And Neptune is like, man, do we get hit? Man, do we get hit? If we can feel overwhelmed, we can really see deceptions and illusions and feel like just on the verge of crying, right? Just like, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed. It's so much. Everything is so much. We can even be looking at the world or turn on the news and just feel just overwhelmed by all of it. If you want to dive deeper into the astrology of things, I suggest you check out Pam Gregory's YouTube channel. It's here, linked in the description box below. We also have Neptune squared the galactic center. And this increases our psychic sensitivity like nothing else. And we'll see this, over the next couple of years. But this right now, on top of the solstice, on top of Neptune retrograde, on top of everything, it's like, holy guacamole dip. Like, why? We're moving towards an awakening. But it's like, why is it so intense? Why can it be so painful? But also, why can it be so beautiful? That's going to be a big thing, Virgo. Jupiter, again, is in Taurus, which calls us towards the simple joys. They're simple joys. It's not going to be the big extravagance, the simple, quiet things. Venus and Mars are in Leo. We need beautiful things. We just need beauty in our life to fill our life with color and light and brilliance. The Knight of Cups reversed. We're finding it a bit hard to move forward, trusting our hearts. Why? Because Virgo, I see here, it's like, I trusted my heart. I led with my heart. I had my heart chakra opened. And I got kicked in the face by a horse, type of thing. It's like, I don't forgive myself for that. And I don't forgive the universe for that. That heartbreak, that pain, that disappointment. They kicked in the face by the horse was a metaphor, right? We can feel overwhelmed with emotion, overwhelmed with what we desire and what we're looking for and how we want to move forward. There's a sense of, how do I trust my heart again? I've been betrayed. It's been overwhelming. Understanding that is going to be very important. Understanding, that we have a hard time connecting with our heart chakra, that we need to meditate on our heart chakra and opening up our heart and opening up what we desire. We're releasing so much that has been weighing us down. The Eight of Pentacles, not the Eight, the 10 of Wands reversed is like, I'm releasing what is no longer welcome in my life. What has been making it so that I only see the dirt on my shoes, the mud before me, and I can't see the expansive sky. We also have this tied with our throat chakra right here, the blue. And Spirit is really saying here, embrace your voice. There's something here where responsibilities, or I don't mean responsibilities in a bad way, right? We all have responsibilities. We accumulate responsibilities as we grow, and it's beautiful and it's important and it's wonderful. But we're going to find that we've had our voice silenced. And it's not by necessarily those who look at us and say, I need you. But it's everything that we've put on our back, everything that we've expected from ourselves, everything we haven't done, everything we have done, and everything in between. And we're releasing. And we're releasing also the power of our voice, the power of what we desire, the power of our ascension. We have the repeat of the number 10. We're coming to a completion of a cycle. Emotionally and passionately, we're coming to a head. You can see a lot of things changing during this time, Virgo. It's like, nope, out with the old, in with the new. Out with the chaos, in with the peace. The Two of Pentacles, you're trying to balance things that don't actually go together. It's like you can't balance them. And I don't know why it is. I'm just seeing like the weight is off, right? What they are requiring of you is not the same. And that's a big thing to understand here. Also, emotions. There's something here emotionally. We don't want to face it. We don't want to look at it. It can go away for all we care. But we need to face it. And we need to look at it. It's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. There's a bit of trickery that's going to be coming out. A bit of lies, a bit of deceit, a bit of, people kind of sort of trying to stack things against us and us trying to traverse it and tripping, type of thing. So just be aware of that. Be aware of that during this time. With the Ace of Swords, God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine in the universe, is handing us a gift of truth. We may not like what we see, meaning it might not fit our narrative right now. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. That we may cut through, and we are going to cut through a lot of doubts, a lot of fears, a lot of negativity, and still think, but I can't say that. I can't move forward this way. It's not being hateful or hurtful or mean or anything like that. Don't think we have to, go out and do anything, crazy. This is saying to ourselves, this is what I want. This is voicing our connection with spirit. This is, looking at our dreams and saying, okay, now it's time to take you out of the closet and move you forward to the forefront. And it's like, I can't do that. There's something here where we're holding victory, or we're coming so close to holding victory. And it's like, I can't do that. There's something out of balance. And it's a truth we need to tell ourselves. This is also Sagittarius energy. Okay. Time frame, November 22nd to December 21st. There could be something in that time frame that has been out of balance for a while, around that time frame. There is a sense here as well as, how do I move forward for me? Where is it that I need to be? Where is it that I want to be? We're drowning in emotions, but we don't want to say it. We're feeling too much, but we're trying to make it practical, right? Make it work. Gain the understanding and see where the heck it can lead us. We're diving deeper and deeper and deeper. And right now, with the spiritual awakening, with the energy connection, with the earth connection, with this pull moving us forward, it's like, excuse me, I don't want to be here right now. I don't want to be doing this. Be aware of that. We want things to be simple. We don't want it to be deep and metaphorical and, whatever. We want it to be what you see is what you get. And Spirit is saying, that's not how it works. And we're going to do ourselves a disservice by looking at others and saying, they have it. They've gotten it. And turning away from our own gifts, our own connection with Spirit, the truth that is coming to us if we listen to our angels, if we quiet and center ourselves, if we release and we let ourselves release what is out of balance, because it's not harmonized right now. And when Spirit says what's out of balance, and because this is a general reading, it's hard to pinpoint exactly what is out of balance. You're being pulled in two very distinct but very different directions. There's a sense of there's a spiritual you and there's a practical you, okay? And those two are not in harmony, and they're going to need to be. You need to rectify this first. There is a truth that you need to see, but you're turning your face away from it. And it's about you. It's not about anybody else. It's simply about you. There's a truth that needs to be seen, and it's like, no. And it's going to be some honest words, maybe some harsh words that we say to ourselves. And it's like, as soon as that's there, it doesn't have to be mean. Just remember, it doesn't have to be mean. It's just like, okay, I'm cutting through. I'm seeing this truth. I'm embracing me, right? I'm connecting with my angels, my spirit guides. And I cut through doubts and fears. And now there's victory. Now there's a sense of the power, the greatness, the purpose of our voice leading us forward. And it moves us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And that's the Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Seven of Pentacles is not wanting to be patient. It's kind of like, well, I need it now. And Spirit's like, you'll have it, but it needs to grow. And it's going to be in the realm of 7. It could be on the 7th month, which I feel like is relatively soon. Well, it is soon, but it is also in the sense of a count of 7, 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, could be 7 years, just know that the count of 7. And I know 7 years sounds ridiculous, okay? But you might be at that place that you really want to be. It takes time. It's going to take time to build. And give it the count of 7. And you'll see, give it 7 weeks, 7 weeks, 7 weeks. Each 7th week, you're going to be like, oh, wow, look how far I've come. Like, kind of like mark that in your calendar, because you'll be like, wow, look at how things have changed. It's going to be a big deal, but we're not going to want to be patient at all. And we're also not going to want to be, ripping away here. I know this card is about cutting away the holly, which is sacred in Celtic mythology. I get that. But for me, I see this, and I see an invasive vine growing on the tree that's sucking the life out of the tree for it to grow. And we're not going to want to cut that off. We're going to be like, oh no, it's pretty. It's like, okay, it might be pretty, but it's going to fell the tree. And we want the tree to stand. We want us to stand. We want the long-term benefits instead of the short-term, oh, it's pretty type of thing. So be aware of that. Our subconscious spirit message is success. Success. You are moving towards success. You're being guided towards success. Watch when, I'm just hearing like a cat crosses your path. It doesn't have to be a black cat, but that would be really nice. Extra lucky. But there's going to be the sense of when you see a cat cross your path, when you see, this animal almost like come out of nowhere, it's going to be guiding you forward. It's like, oh, you're on the right track. And that's just going to be, it comes out of nowhere and it kind of just disappears. So just be aware of that. Our subconscious tarot message is the 5 of Pentacles. Subconsciously, and this could be generationally, this could be karmically, I don't deserve prosperity, success, bounty, abundance. We always have somebody with us, though. There's always somebody here who helps support us, who helps, it's like we lean on them, they lean on us. Okay? That energy has been with you for a long time. That person, that energy. All right? And now it's time to subconsciously look and say, I deserve wealth, I deserve prosperity, and I am moving towards it. I am opening this door. And nothing and no one is holding me back. But know that subconsciously, there's a sense of like, not for people like us. And it's like, why the heck not? If not me, then who? Somebody gets to be successful. Why not me? Somebody gets to be prosperous. Why not me? We might not be talking, mega millions, type of deal, and fancy cars and multiple houses, but living comfortably, being able to pay our bills on time, not having to worry about debt collectors and all that. That is a luxury and a beauty and a privilege that we should honor. We deserve greatness, and we were born for greatness. Okay, maybe not for the over-the-top lavish, but greatness, beauty, success. This saying, why is it that I don't get to be successful? What is it that's here? What comes to mind first and foremost? Instantaneously, what comes to your mind? Because it's holding you back, and it needs to be released. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Virgo. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless and enjoy this blessed, sacred time. Take advantage of it. Bye.